Happy holidays, everybody. Mr. Espinoza here, and welcome to this very special holiday update video. Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, but most of all, a Happy New Year to every one of you. As we go towards the end of 2019, but not only that, the end of a decade, and we say goodbye to the 2010s and say hello to the 2020s. Yes. For me, me and my family celebrate Christmas. But Christmas to me now as an adult, it's just an everyday thing to me now. Like, I'm pretty sure anyone, in their adult life feels the same way. Like, it's just an everyday thing, we don't get that much presents as we do as we're kids. The only thing we would get was probably like a pair of pants, a t-shirt, a sweater or something from your grandma, or Subway gift cards from your uncle. That's what I get. I seriously do. My uncle always gives me gift cards to some type of restaurant. I think last year was Burger King. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone feels that way. But now that I'm a father of two, I always tell myself, like, I'm definitely gonna bring them, my kids, a great holiday and everything. Not necessarily spoil them with presents or something like that. No, it's just more of like telling, like, pretty much showing them what the holidays are really about. It's not about the presents, but spending time with family and everything like that, and having a good time, pretty much. Of course, this is gonna be my son's first birthday, and oh my gosh, it's just like these past 2 years, my daughter has gotten sick around the holidays and everything like that, and we haven't been doing anything around the holidays because of it. Because these past 2 years, she gets sick, and we don't really go hang out, go with family for Christmas or something like Christmas, and so hopefully, fingers crossed, she doesn't get sick this year. So far nothing has happened. My son hasn't gotten sick neither, so everything's looking good. So fingers crossed that it stays that way. But yeah, every single time the holidays roll around, and that's one thing I've noticed too, I always do update videos. That's all I do, is do update videos. I think it's time to change that. I think it's time to do a holiday special Let's Play. Many of you guys are wondering, what game am I going to play? Well, I thought about it long and hard, and I have decided to do Castlevania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wait. Castlevania? Isn't that something you do like on a Halloween special? No. We're doing Castlevania, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Castlevania. Let's just go ahead and say that Dracula has come back from the dead, and he's planning to steal Christmas from the people of Transylvania. Let's go ahead and do that. And the people call upon Simon Belmont, the legendary vampire killer, to put an end to his evil ways. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. But man, oh man, what is there to say that I haven't already said about Castlevania? I love this game to death. The whole game series I love. One of my favorite game series of all time. Probably second, third. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes my list shifts. But anyway, I've always wanted to Let's Play the original Castlevania game. But I didn't want to download an emulator. I told myself too, if I was to do a Let's Play on the original Castlevania, it would probably be like on a system, and I've always waited until, like, I always told myself, eventually when I do get a capture card, then I will. But luckily, Konami, they actually did something good for once. They released an anniversary collection of Contra, you know, the arcade hits, not necessarily the arcade hits, but some of them. And of course, Castlevania, and I was very happy about that. I didn't care about the other two. All I cared about was playing the original Castlevania games again on my PlayStation. And man, oh man, I just freaking love this game to death and everything. And I'm just really happy. I really am. But anyway, the whole mechanics and the whole thing about the game, it's a platformer, much like. But it's a different platformer because you actually use a weapon and you have a health bar on top, which is on the upper left, on the left side. You say where it says player, that's your health bar right there. On the bottom it says enemy because that's the health bar of the boss of the stage, which we're about to approach right now. And you are also equipped with sub-weapons. You know, you just break candles, you get hearts, and some of them also drop sub-weapons. You know, they got the axe, holy water, holy cross, a dagger, and a stopwatch. Yes. And for this boss specifically, I recommend using the axe because the axe the axe is pretty much like a anti-aerial weapon, pretty much. So it's, you know, very good for those enemies that pretty much jump around, or you know, or they could fly, pretty much, just like the bat that we just killed right now. And then we move on to stage 2, and much like any other games, hearts replenish health, right? Well, not Castlevania. No, because the hearts are actually used for pretty much replenishing how many times you can use your sub-weapon. And the way you replenish your health is through, well, I mean, if you follow the manual, the game manual for Castlevania, it's called pork chops, but a lot of us call it turkey legs. But I call it pork chops because I guess that's what the game wants us to call it, so we'll call it pork chops. And the way you get these pork chops is through hitting through a specific wall and stuff. So I mean, if you just pretty much the thing how I do it with Castlevania, I just pretty much hit any corner of the wall, hoping that there's like at least a pork chop anywhere and stuff. So yeah, and then oh man, it's probably one of the hardest games out there in the NES library. It's one of the hardest because again, it's a platformer, but there is a certain thing that this game does. When you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked back. So it's very difficult when you're trying to hop to one platform to the other platform. When, you know, as you can see, the enemies that we encountered are called Medusa heads, come at you flying and everything, get hit by them and you get knocked back, and then you fall to your death, just like this part right here. Specifically, you just really got to be careful. Yeah. Like, they just have some, you just got to really realize what pattern they're having right now or something. Like, ooh, man, I'm just very lucky today. But yeah. But I think most of all, what's also memorable about Castlevania is the music. The music in this game, well, pretty much any other Castlevania game, is phenomenal. It's literally, and I'm not saying this without exaggeration, Castlevania has a lot of my favorite video game music. It's my Castlevania in general is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. Yes. Just in the beginning where you hear Vampire Killer and then you hear this one called Stalker. Man, it's just freaking awesome, dude. So yeah, I'm just really glad. I'm really glad that I'm able to do a Let's Play on this game without at least relying on an emulator. But anyway, what was I gonna talk about again? I don't quite remember. Okay, yeah, the doors right here. So Castlevania is also was also notorious for this. When you die, you either start from all the way from the beginning of the stage, or if you see that door that I opened and stuff, those are checkpoints pretty much. So you just really gotta hope that, you know, you reach the checkpoint in time without dying. Because if I were to say, well, right now we're about to go to stairs. When I climb up the stairs that we're about to go to, once we, you know, go through all this, if I die on the second part of the level of this part, then I would have to start over from where the door was at, pretty much. So yeah, so you just really got to be careful. So yeah. Oh man, yep, that's Castlevania for you. It could be frustrating, but still, I love the hell out of this game. So yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized what I was going to talk about too. This one's actually going to be a short let's play because this game, you know, if you pretty much know all the patterns of the enemies, all the patterns of the bosses and everything like that, and you can get through this game without, you know, any problems at all. You'll beat this game in a day. It's really not that long of a game. But anyway, a little tip for this boss, the giant Medusa head: use a stopwatch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There you go. Easiest boss ever in the game. You thought the bat was easy. Well, this one was the more easiest one. So yeah. But my first Castlevania game I've played was Castlevania 4, and that was for the Super Nintendo. I didn't play the original 3 until I had discovered what emulators are. And I could honestly say what people are talking about. Like, yeah, it's literally one of the hardest games out there for the NES, you know. If you really want a challenge, pick up this Castlevania. Pick up the Anniversary Collection. What are you waiting for? It's literally just $20 for that collection and stuff. But I'm just really glad that, I mean, with, you know, what the shit that Konami's going through, I'm just happy that they were able to at least release a much better collection of Castlevania games rather than the one that they just released for the PS4, the Rec Room collection, where it's just pretty much the ports for the PSP version of Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. That's pretty much it. And I'm just really glad now we got a Castlevania collection where we pretty much play a lot of the original Castlevania games, along with some included games from, like, you know, the Game Boy and surprisingly Kid Dracula, which was never released in the United States. Yeah, it's crazy. Kid Dracula. Who would have known that they would add it to this collection? Hey, it's a fun game. Eventually, probably I will also let's play that game as well. So yeah. But yeah. It took me. I wanted to. Like I said myself, you know, I probably won't do a let's play of Castlevania till I get better at it, pretty much. And you know, like, honestly, like, I've always come back to playing Castlevania ever since the Anniversary Collection came out. And, you know, I just told myself I got to get better at this game so I could let's play this game and stuff. And, yeah, I failed on that part. Anyway, let's just go ahead and continue. He still got 3 lives. Also, another thing, too. Once you run out of lives, which, as you can see on the right side of the screen up there, where it says P, yeah, that's pretty much your lives right there. So I got 3 left. But the thing is that Castlevania has unlimited continues. So you can die, but you'll die, but you won't go all the way back to the menu and to the first level. No, you're pretty much left at the beginning of the stage you're at pretty much. So yeah, at least they did something right? You know? Still not perfect, but hey, you know, at least we continue with the level that we're still at, instead of going all the way back to the first level, like other games on the NES. Oh, man. But man, Castlevania is just, what is there that I have not said already? But yeah. We're gonna go almost reaching the boss over here, but yeah, I love also this music too as well. I'll probably, like, if for those interested in, like, who are pretty much new to Castlevania and don't know about its music and everything, definitely check them out. Give them a hear. You know, your ears will be blessed to hear the music that is Castlevania. And if you guys are liking the music of this stage right now, I'll pretty much put the name of just for the sake of this whole playthrough, I'll put up the names of each state, of the song of each state, so you guys could look it up and give it a listen yourself, instead of me talking about how much I love this game. So yeah. Also, there's gonna be a pork chop right there. Yes. So don't forget that, just in case if you had a bad time with that part. Yeah. But anyway, here is the third boss, which is 2 mummies. Be very careful because they throw back their little raps at you and stuff. We're almost defeating them right here. Oh no. Oh, woo. Almost got him. Yes, I got him. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the first episode of my holiday playthrough of Castlevania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This has been Mystery Spinoza X saying good night, good morning, good day. Whatever time you guys are watching this video, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Alright, everyone. Bye.